Good evening. It's our first weekend beyond level 0 restrictions. Pubs, clubs and restaurants are preparing for their first full Saturday night of trade in months. But there's a warning from health experts. If cases rise, restrictions could come back. Ryan Marr reports.
The drinks are in full swing and Scotland's hospitality sector is enjoying the first Saturday of no restrictions. For this pub and event space in Glasgow, it hopes the return of the busy weekend service can help gain lost revenue.
I mean, obviously we've had over 18 months, it's been 500 days of closure since the clubs went down and live music's been in the building. The financial impact's been massive. For us, bringing music back, bringing gigs back, bringing the weddings back at full capacity. So it's what we're here for. It's how we forecast everything. It's how we work our financials for a year. So we need to have the place full.
The end to social distancing also means the return of mass gatherings. A pro-independence march passing through the streets of Glasgow, something that wouldn't have been able to take place last weekend or at any time in the last 18 months. But with social distancing now abandoned, this is something that can take place on a more regular basis. But with more than 1,300 cases and 5 deaths in the last 24 hours, there's a warning that if numbers rise, with more people gathering, some restrictions could return.
Well, I certainly hope that we're not going to be in the situation again where we have another national lockdown. Everybody's trying to avoid that, and the vaccines, I hope, will suggest that that will be unnecessary. You could see some mitigations reintroduced, though, and distancing would be one of them if infections do rise.
There's also concern in the health sector. 4 health boards in Scotland have halted non-urgent procedures due to rising pressures on NHS staff and increased levels of self-isolation.
It really will be difficult for us in the months to come. It feels again like we're bracing for a long, hard period. So it's a very busy time, still operating at what feels like winter levels, and winter hasn't yet begun.
However, with restrictions gone and drinks flowing, businesses will feel safe for now that they can keep going. Ryan Marr, STV News, Glasgow.
The First Minister's sister has been charged by police over an alleged domestic incident. 46-year-old Gillian Sturgeon was arrested on Wednesday following an incident in a house in Kilwinning last Saturday. The mother of 2 has been released and is due to appear in Kilmarnock Sheriff Court. A 50-year-old man has also been arrested and charged in connection with the incident. A man has been charged after charred human remains were found in a park in Glasgow. The severely burnt body of 31-year-old William Leaper was discovered in Househill Park in Pollock on the 4th of August. The 40-year-old suspect was arrested yesterday and will appear at Glasgow Sheriff Court on Monday. Prince Charles has joined 1,000 spectators at a special Highland Games in Aberdeenshire. The one-off event in Braemar is the first Games to go ahead since the start of the pandemic. Organisers say they hope their event offers a glimmer of hope that all Games will be able to return next year. The annual Braemar gathering was cancelled in April for the 2nd successive year. And it's not just the centre of Edinburgh where summer festivals are underway. After a break of 6 years, the Craig Miller Festival is back. This year, organisers are marking 100 years since the area was formally recognised as part of the city. Events are happening across 15 venues today and tomorrow.
A lot of the community groups are coming together, and there's always been a strong community spirit in Craig Miller. I moved here in 2013. And I've always felt very welcome, and I think that's something that we can really build on with the festival. There's going to be lots of stuff on. It's only over the 2 days. Most of it is free. There are some things like there's local businesses selling foods, but a lot of the events are free so that people can access it. That was really important to us, that was the spirit of the community, that everyone can get involved.
To football now, and there were 3 matches in the Scottish League Cup second round this afternoon. Dundee United and Livingston both won penalty shootouts to progress to the quarter-finals after both drawing their games 1-1. Meanwhile, Dundee defeated Motherwell by 1-0 to also move to the last 8. Well, that's all for STV News for the moment. We're back tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye.